Dear students, welcome back to social science class. In the previous classes we were studying about our earth, the living planet. In the previous video we have studied about the meaning of line of latitudes and line of longitudes, and also we have studied about the important aspects of the latitudes and longitudes. In this video we are going to learn about the longitude and time, the local time, the standard time, and the time zones, and also we are going to study about the international deadline. Dear students, be ready with your pen and notebook. Go on listening the video carefully. Make your own points, then afterwards write the notes in your rough book. Dear students, the earth rotates around its axis. To complete one round on its rotation around the axis, the earth takes nearly 24 hours. That is, we call it as time. The time and the longitude on the earth are having a definite relation in between each other. The earth rotates around its axis and it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. The axis is nothing but it is the interior distance between North Pole to South Pole, that we can call it as the diameter from North Pole to South Pole. There are 360 longitudes on the earth. That means 360 longitudes are covered by earth in a time of 24 hours when the earth completes its one rotation. It means that within 24 hours the earth will cover 360 longitudes. So 360 longitudes are covered by 24 hours, means we have to divide 360 by 24. When 365 is divided by 24, the answer is 15. That means 15 longitudes are covered by earth within a short period of 1 hour. That means the earth covers 15 longitudes in 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So the earth takes 60 minutes to complete or to cover 15 longitudes. When we divide 60 by 15, that means 60 minutes are divided by 15 longitudes. The answer is 4. It means that the earth takes 4 minutes to cover one longitude. That means there is a time gap of or time difference of 4 minutes between one longitude to another longitude. So there is a time difference of 4 minutes between two consecutive, means continuous longitudes. So as we move towards the east, the time difference is to be added. It is called as east gain add. And as we move towards the west, the time difference is to be subtracted. It is called west lose subtract. That means there is a 4 minutes difference between one longitude to another longitude. So when we are moving from one longitude to another longitude towards the eastern direction, that means we are going on adding the time. That is called east gain add. When we are moving from one longitude to another longitude towards the western direction, the time we are losing the time, means the time is subtracted. We have to subtract 4 minutes towards east direction from one longitude to another longitude. That is called west lose subtract. Dear students, now we'll go to study another important fact of the time is local time. Local time is nothing but the time according to the longitude of a particular place, or the time according to the position of the sun at that place. Local time is always based on the local meridian or the local longitude which is passing over a particular place. When the sun is shining vertically or rectangly over the particular longitude, it is known as midday or 12 noon, and the places which are passing through that longitude would be having same time. That time is called as local time. All the places which are located on the same longitude where the sun is shining vertically are having the same time, which is called as local time, and every longitude has its own local time because every longitude is not enjoying the same time. There would be time difference between one longitude to another longitude. That is 4 minutes time difference is there in between one longitude to another longitude. And the places which are located on two different longitudes would be not having same time. They would be having a time difference of 4 minutes. When a particular place is having a difference of time, it creates a confusion to count the time. So there is a standard time. Let us go to study what is standard time. The local time differs. The local time goes on differing from place to place. Means the local time is not same from place to place as we move towards either west to east or west to east to west. The local time goes on creating confusion whenever when every place is following this when its own local time. When every place goes on following its own local time, it creates confusion to know the time exactly. Hence, to avoid this confusion, many countries are following the uniform time throughout their country. For example, India is having India's local time in a different place is different, but we count same time everywhere. It is because to avoid the confusion of time difference between place to place. To avoid this confusion only, there are many countries which follows a uniform time throughout that country. This uniform time is also based on the central longitude of that country. Central longitude means the longitude which passes through exactly at the middle of that country from east to west. Or also we can say that the longitude on which most important city of that country is located, or the uniform time is also followed throughout that country is called standard time of that country. That means the standard time means the uniform time which is followed by a particular country throughout everywhere on its area. It is called standard time of that country. For example, Indian Standard Time. India is having its middle longitude. The middle longitude or the central longitude of India is 82.5 degree eastern longitude, which is passing through Allahabad of Uttar Pradesh. It is passing through exactly at the center of our country. Look at the picture. Here dotted red line shows 82.5 degree eastern longitude, which is passing through the middle of India, and it is passing at Allahabad of Uttar Pradesh. This longitude is known as the central meridian or the central longitude of India, and our time is based on that longitude. It means that when the sun is exactly vertical over 82.5 degree longitude, it is considered as 12 noon, and from that we will start counting our time, and that time is considered on every place towards east or west of India. That is called Indian Standard Time. Once again, the time based on 82.5 degree eastern longitude in India is called Indian Standard Time. It is usually said that IST means Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead from Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time, it is also called as GMT. Greenwich Mean Time means the time which is counted or considered, the time which is considered as 12 midday or 12 noon, when the sun is exactly shining vertically over the 0 degree longitude on the earth, that is at Greenwich near London. The world time starts from Greenwich, means the world time starts from the 0 degree when the sun is exactly shining vertically over the Greenwich, and the Indian Standard Time and the Greenwich Mean Time are not same exactly. Greenwich Mean Time Greenwich Mean Time is exactly uh, about 5 hours and 30 minutes late from the time of India. Means suppose it is 12 noon at in Greenwich. In India it would be 5:30 p.m. in India. That means India is having 5 hours 30 minutes ahead from the Greenwich Mean Time. Dear students, now we'll come to study another important point of the time, that is time zones. Some of the countries in the world are having a large longitudinal extent, say that is more than 45 degree of longitudes. That means the extension of a country from east to west, and how many longitudes are covered in that area. If a country is having large number of longitudes extension or extent of longitudes, that there would be difficult to count the local time or standard time. If a country is having extension of more than 45 degree of longitudes, that country would be divided into different time zones. In such countries which are having larger extension of longitudes from east to west, that is more than 45 degree, such countries will get divided their country area of their country into different time zones, because there will be 3 to 4 hours time difference from one place to another place in that countries. So the land surface of a particular country which is having larger extension of longitudes, that is more than 45 degree of longitudes, in such countries the area will be divided into time zones. The whole world is also divided into 24 such time zones. So the time in each zone of the world is not same. It is different. It differs from one and one place to another place by at about 1 hour. Look at the picture. The red lines from north to south on the map shows time zones of the world. The large countries like Russia, USA, Canada, Australia are having a vast longitudinal extension. That means these countries are having area from east to west extended more than 45 degree of longitudes. Because of this, these countries got divided their land area into different time zones. Russia is having 11 time zones. In Russia, 11 zones of India, that country are having different time zones, local standard times. USA and Canada are having 5 time zones. Australia is having 3 time zones. About this, we will learn more whenever we will attend the class physically. Now we'll come to study another important part of the lesson is international date line. International date line is counted by the world. The problem of time arises in different countries of the world is solved by standard time and zonal time. Means the problem of local time, which is different from place to place in different countries, is solved by the standard time and zonal time. That means a country in the world will choose a particular place which is having exactly center longitude. The central longitude will be considered as time to count in that country. When the sun exactly vertical over a particular central longitude of a particular country will be considered as 12 midday or 12 noon, and that time will be considered in every part of that country towards east and western places. In the same way, the countries which are having vast or large extension of longitudes have divided into different zones, and each zone is having its central longitude, and from the considering that central longitude of the particular zone, the time will be considered, that is called zonal time. But there is another problem to the travelers who travel from east to west whole the world. The travelers are having a particular problem of a correct date and correct day in the week. This is a new problem when we keep keeping the correct date, and it is a new problem to keep correct date and day in a week, which was created for travelers who are traveling round the world. For such people to maintain correct date or to keep the correct date and correct day in the week, a line passing, the longitude line passing through the 180 degree, which is diametrically opposite to the Greenwich Mean Time, that is a 0 degree longitude, is adopted as international date line. The travelers who are traveling whole the world have to make adjustment whenever they cross this line. This line means the line of longitude having 180 degree. This line, that is that line which is known as international date line, passes through the Pacific Ocean along the 180 degree longitude with short changes to avoid land masses. The land masses which come over the international dateline are little changes are made. Look at the picture. The international dateline is not straight, it is having zigzag because it is created because to avoid the land masses which appears on the international dateline. Any ship or aeroplane which is passing or crossing through this line has to has to recalculate their time, their day and date. The ship or aeroplane which is crossing this international line from east to west, they have to take day twice, means that the day they have to count 2 times. And when the aeroplane or the ship which is crossing this international dateline from east to west, they have to drop 1 day. For example, if you are going from India to America, that means you are traveling from India to America and it is from eastern direction to western direction. While you are traveling to America from India, you have to cross international dateline. When you cross international dateline on the Pacific Ocean, you have to deduct 1 day. Means suppose if you are traveling from India to America on Monday, when you cross international dateline, you have to drop down a day. Means next day you should not count it as Monday. You should count it as you should not count it as Tuesday. You should count it as Monday only, even if you have completed one night. Suppose when you are moving from America to India, that means when you are traveling from America to India, it means that you are traveling from western direction to eastern direction. On that way, when you are crossing the international dateline, that is 180-degree longitude, you have to add a day. That means suppose you are traveling on Monday from America to India, when you cross international dateline, you should not say the next day as Tuesday. You should count it as Wednesday, and date is also changed. In this way, to solve the problem of keeping the correct date and correct day in the week for the travelers is solved. This is about our Earth, the living planet. In next class we'll study about other part of the other section of social science. Thank you.